Hello everybody and welcome back to AlexElliottGolf and welcome back to a brand new video. So if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Lots of content already up on the channel and content to come running throughout the summer. Now, today's video is all about how we can create some crazy consistency with our irons. I think a lot of people are searching when they come for a lesson is that word consistency. So this video is all about how we can create some crazy consistency with some better footwork. And for me, this is something where I think a lot of people, even some very good players, don't really think about. A lot of people think as the golf swing almost as kind of more important that the upper body and the arms work well. And I kind of want to flip that on its head. I want to stop people making that upper body swipe towards a golf ball. And I want to flip it on its head. I want you to think of these bottom half being more important in your golf swing. I'm going to talk about some simple feelings and drills for you to help obtain that in your game. So today's video is, like we said, very simple, all about making sure this lower half is more important than the top half. And you're going to see this video is going to give you advantages that if you move your lower half better, the advantages it's going to give you to create crazy consistencies in strike for one, but also in dispersion. A lot of people, like I said before, will make the upper body swipe and actually cause those misses to be either fat, thin, off to the left, off to the right. And again, missing more greens, even with short irons. So this is really simple video, simple feelings. Let's get straight into it. So let's talk about this crazy good footwork to help you give that consistency with irons. So let's firstly start off with the address position and the feelings I like you to have at address. Now, I want it to have, sounds very simple, but I want it to feel like at address position here, we're going to have our feet gripping the ground, almost like your toes are going to grip the ground, not feeling like they're going to be really on edge and really tense, but feel like your feet are gripping the ground. Now, this may seem a bit strange, but imagine you're going to hit balls in your bare feet. You'd definitely be more aware of what your feet are doing. And I want you to, even if you could actually advocate doing this, but in this sense here, it's raining in Manchester, so we're not going to do that today. But I want you to feel like your feet are gripping the ground as point number one. So my address position here, feet are ready and feet are gripping the ground. And then from there, I want you just to make sure you've got ready legs. Now, this may seem very simple, but I always make a comparison and kind of parallels towards gym work. Now, if you're going to lift your heaviest weight and lift it in the safest way possible and get the correct lift, your legs will be ready. You'll be in a ready position, your body will be ready to do so, and you'll be engaged in the activity. Now, a lot of people, like I said before, because they think the upper body is a little bit more important with making sure this club's on playing, this is something they forget. So, point number two will be feeling like I've got ready legs. So, point number one, feet gripping the ground. Point number two, I've got ready legs. So, there's the two key points. Now, this next point, I'm going to show you what I see in a lot of people during the backswing, and I'm going to show you what I'd like you to see. So, point number three, I see a lot of people, they take this address position now, they swing back, I see the weight transfer onto the backside here, but I almost see this rolling of the right foot and this gap under their right toe here, and under their right big toe. So all their pressure is on the outside of their right foot, they've swayed off the golf ball, and this is going to make it very, very hard to create that consistent strike. And that's what we're helping, and this is what we're looking for. Good footwork, good lower body work for a crazy consistent strike. So I'll show you that again. I see this position happen a lot here. People roll onto the right outside of their foot, all the pressure's lost. Then from here, it's very hard to create a stable base, to transfer it through and get that nice, consistent bruising action on the golf ball. So what would we like to see in point number three? Well, my feeling for you is here. I want you to feel like you swing to the top. I want you to feel as though my pressure is staying through my right big toe. So it's a simple feeling. I'm still getting that nice turn, but my pressure is staying through my right big toe and down my instep here. And we're going to show you a good drill for this in a minute. So what does this allow me to do? One, it allows me to get a better turn and get my turn actually staying centered. But from here, it allows me as point number four to transfer that weight, still keeping that weight on the inside of my big toe, on my instep, and push through, getting more weight now onto the left-hand side. So this allows me to get my weight traveling towards the target, giving myself the best chance of creating that downwards hit and bruising action on the golf ball. You can see here, if we create this position here, it's very hard to get back to this golf ball consistently. I may thin a few because I don't get quite enough weight on the left side. I may overdo it so I get too steep. It's very hard to create a consistent strike. So what we like to see is a nice turn to the top, weights traveling through my big toe here. I'm really concentrating on my big toe. Then from here, I've got a really good chance of transferring up. Feel like my left pocket goes behind me. Weight still through my right big toe. You can see here now more weights on my left hand side. So this allows me to create a better, more consistent golf swing. And if we actually show you what this has in down the line action here, so if I create better footwork and better use of my lower half, you can see what this does. So turn to the top, feel that my pressure's going through my right big toe. Now my feeling for the downswing is keep the pressure in my right big toe and feel like my left pocket goes behind me. And this is going to show you this now. And now I've got more pressure on the left hand side through to a nice finish. And it really helps me actually shallow that golf club because I'm actually moving this body correctly. It allows me to swing that club on a better plane by engaging the lower half better and by getting my all-round body working better. So let's run through a simple drill of how you can actually obtain this feeling in your golf game. So it's really simple. All you need is an alignment stick for this. Now, I want you to place this towards your back right foot. So for your back foot for a player. So let me put this down again. Correct position. So how I want you to feel it, I want you to stand on this alignment stick and I want you to dress a golf ball. And I want you to feel like you've got 50-50. So half the foot on the right hand side of it, half the foot on the left hand side of it. It may be a little bit difficult if you've got certain spikes on, but it's definitely something in these soft spike shoes I've got on here. So I want you to feel like I've got half and half on either side of the alignment stick. And we said before, we want to feel that pressure's on the way back, going to stay on the inside of my right big toe. And that's going to allow me to turn back, keep the pressure on my right hand side, and then from there, turn through, get the pressure on my left, and really help me get that nice consistent downwards bruising action on the golf ball. And the key word there is consistent because I'm moving these body, I'm moving this lower half more efficiently. Now, the question a lot of people would ask me, if I do this correctly, do I get more yards? I'd definitely say yes. The club's going to be working better, working more efficiently, and you're engaging your whole body. We said we've got ready legs in point number 2, so definitely we're going to hit this ball further. So let's address this ball here. Let's run through those points. So got my feet planted now, got ready legs. Point number 3, feel like I turn to the top, really concentrating on keeping my weight on this side of the alignment stick. Now it may feel a little bit extreme to begin with, but go with it. Really trust it for a few shots. So I'm turning to the top here, feeling that my pressure stays on the right half of the alignment stick. Then from there, I feel like I can push off this springboard now to get the weight onto the left, open up, feel like my left pocket goes behind me, and turn through to the target to help me get that nice, consistent bruising action on the golf ball. So in essence, my weight travels from into my right side to my right big toe, off to the right, into the left, through to the target. So you can see there the subtle pressure changes. If we had a heat map here, you'd see weight go to the right, then through to the left. So let's hit this shot now. Address it. Weight 50-50 on the alignment stick. One little waggle. Really feeling my weight stays to the right hand side of this and my right big toe on the alignment stick. See there, I got a nice, really nice, consistent bruising action on the golf ball. Very, very happy with that strike. And this is actually something I actually struggle with. I struggle with this move here and sway. I'm not really getting these legs ready in the backswing. So this is something I definitely use a lot in my own game. It's a really simple setup. Remember the 4 points. So the 4 points are feeling like your feet are gripping the ground. Point number 2, ready legs. Point number 3 on the way back, feeling like the weight's going to go through my right big toe and use this drill here. Then from the way down, feel like we turn through, weight onto the left, feel like you send your left back pocket behind you. And again, like we said, this may be some extreme feelings, so it's something you want to definitely do on the range before I advocate get on the course and trying these feelings out. But if you're someone who's not really thought about their footwork before and thought about what their lower half is doing, this will definitely help you create some crazy consistencies with your strike. And that's ultimately what we're looking for. Better strike for one, and then hopefully when we get a better strike, we get a better dispersion and a better shot direction and curvature. Thank you for watching today's video on Alex Elliott Golf. If you're not already, guys, don't forget to subscribe and give this channel a thumbs up. Thank you and see you next time on Alex Elliott Golf.